What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, as well as the stock market. Now, we've discovered new technical indicators across most of the major cryptocurrencies and commodities, stock market, so on and so forth here, and we've also noticed breakouts or breaks through or filling out within these technical indicators, which is quite exciting. Like, for example, just yesterday we saw XRP on the 4-hour charts do something we honestly didn't think would happen this soon, which was we had originally developed or seen a developing bull flag formation forming here. And as you guys knew, we were tracking this very tiny kind of symmetrical triangle here, filling in this gap. We thought we would break down. Ideally, we're looking for that fifth point here. And instead, we rallied up just a hair higher. And now we think that there is still a very high chance we could continue to scale to the upside here. We're going to have to continue on from that and discuss whether or not it's actually taking place, or we might even have to do something like this and just slightly adjust these charts, because guess what? It still looks like we're inside that, which is quite interesting if you ask me. So we're going to have to make some big changes to a lot of these technical indicators, update things to basically catch the wave on the possible next breakout, because as you guys can see, there wasn't enough volume for us to really pump higher, which means there's still a very good chance correction could fall upon us here. And it's not just XRP. Solana did that same thing here. You know, we were expecting if XRP broke, so would Solana. And as you guys can clearly see, Solana hasn't seen that breakout. So now there's a bigger chance of correction that is going to take place. And we need to continue our scaling technical bull flag on Ethereum's 1 hour. This is obviously the hourly chart, so things happen at a much faster pace. Bitcoin correcting downwards. We adjusted this top resistance just yesterday here, and then we'll look at the stock market too. So definitely make sure to smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get right into today's episode. So guys, really quick before we get into the technical analysis, just want to let you guys know there are only 3 days left in the BidFi trading competition. Make sure to check them out ASAP. 3 days left to win the possible prize pool. It's at 11,700. Quick refresh. Let's see what it is currently at. We're at $12,200 now. We'll probably land closer to 13 to 14K, or maybe even $15,000, which is a very hefty trading bonus. So make sure to join it down in the description below. You can be an old user of BidFi that's had an account for several months or years, even a new user. If you've never signed up before, make sure to enter down in the trading competition. You guys might be thinking, well, isn't it too late? There's only 3 days left. I'm not going to get a chance to win. That's actually incorrect, because the way they're splitting the prize pool up, which is super cool, is obviously the winner, you know, the people that trade more get more. 80% of that prize pool is going to be distributed to the top 5%, or the top 5, but 20% of the prize pool is going to be randomly distributed to 5 traders that have trading volume of just over $100, which is extremely easy. That's a $100 deposit traded, or even a $20 deposit traded with 4x leverage. Extremely easy to hit that. And once you're in it, you get 5%, or you could get a chance of winning 5% of that trading bonus here, not trading bonus, prize pool bonus, not even a bonus, just a prize pool that you can earn. And what I mean by that is it gets deposited right into your account in USDT for you to withdraw and do whatever you want with. Unlike their bonus that they do offer, which I'll talk about later, that anybody has a chance of getting, or anybody can redeem by doing some simple steps. And we'll talk about that later on, but I like looking at the current pool here. We got a lot of new names on the board, which is pretty crazy catching up here. But in regards to the top leader, Jay Porter used to be number 1, and he got bumped out by these 2 people here, and they keep switching here. So honestly, anybody can win there, but they're all taking home some profit because they're in the top 5, which is really cool. We even have, you know, the 5th and 6th, or the 5th, 6th, and 7th place could easily bump each other out too, which is pretty crazy to see how many people are trading here. This is going to keep going up as we get closer to the countdown, so definitely make sure to sign up with that link down in the description below. Anywho, diving into today's video, yesterday we talked about the possibilities of seeing that breakout taking place. It might have been a early jump, like we might have jumped the gun on that, definitely. But it did give us some oversight as to where we're going to have to tweak these charts, and that's what's exciting to me. You can see on the coin market cap here, we aren't really in a volume pumping mood right now, and I honestly thought we could be heading up higher, and we have headed up higher on all these cryptos. I mean, Bitcoin topped off at what? $108,000, which was all-time highs. But correction is still upon us. Correction is coming. Market cap is dipping. CMC is dipping. We have fear and greed at all-time highs here. So there's a very good or extremely high at 80 on the relative 80 on the fear and greed index here. Everything shows signs of correction here. So what's interesting is on the 4-hour charts, you can see how our charting kind of looked all right, hitting these tops. But when you jump to like the daily chart here, you'll actually notice we might even need to scale this up just a hair. And now we can drop this down just a hair. And now it almost looks like we haven't seen that breakout just yet. We still have 3 points of confirmation. We can scale this up here. And guess what? Now it looks like we're still due for that drop, which is very interesting. And we'll see. This could even possibly get pulled up like this. Oh, for sure. And now we have a descending fractal. Definitely still bullish. This is very exciting. This is still a bull flag, but we've definitely had to adjust the charts just a hair to confirm what it is that we're dealing with here, and check that out. There's actually more writing on a correction right now to take place. Just yesterday, we thought maybe we'd be breaking out, but we were only paying attention to the 4-hour charts here, which didn't really confirm what it is that we were looking at. Now that we have the daily pulled up here, I mean, this is 100% a bull flag formation. Clear higher low, lower high, filling in this gap very nicely. What we are looking for is that break to take place. What we are looking for is this to topple over and hit number 5 on this bull flag, and then we can see that possible rally. But even then, as we say constantly here, if we can confirm closure above daily resistance, we could see a rally as early as today or tomorrow. Now, I would side more with it being quite unlikely. And more than likely, correction to number 5 is what's going to take place, as it is fairly early in this bull flag here, and we are slowly starting to consolidate. But I would more than likely expect or anticipate a drop to the downside here to take place. So very interesting, very excited, but it's nice that we've adjusted these charts, which we had to do. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you're adjusting the charts, you're adjusting the charts. Yeah, that's how you trade. You have to make tweaks to certain charts here. Not everything is set in stone. It's not a closed system. It's an open one, and things have to be adjusted for us to make better, more conservative trades. And we'll do those trades on BidFi because they're the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. You can buy long, sell short, leverage trade, great stop losses, take profits. Every single thing you'd want on an exchange is offered on BidFi, which makes them that good. On top of that, like I was saying earlier, they have a new user benefit bonus up to $8,100 and a demo trading account, which is right over here. And what that means is with this demo trading account, you can practice your skills, get familiar with the platform. You get $50K in $50K in demo money to practice your skills. Learn the exchange, get familiar with the exchange, practice your trades. If you can make consecutive trades, you should also immediately after signing up swing on over to the reward center and get a $100 USDT bonus here. And then on top of that, you can get up to $8,100 in rewards, which is super cool. You can see the countdown still is on, so make sure to check that out. You get a couple of days to do this. So when you sign up, it's more important to get these bonuses first. Then you can practice your skills, and then you can use that bonus to live trade here, which is even better because any profit earned off the bonus money, you can withdraw completely free, and there's no risk because it's bonus money. If you lose bonus money, it's not yours to begin with. It can't be withdrawn. So make sure to check out BidFi down in the description below. And as we were talking about with XRP now showing signs of a descending fractal, a bull flag, we have the same thing forming on Solana. Possible correction here. Beautiful rally up, lower high, lower low, filling in this gap, starting to head down, more than likely going to topple downwards here. But remember, at any point we confirm closure above yellow resistance, we will buy in and long. But until then, we are looking to see correction across the board on these cryptocurrencies. Ethereum, we have to extend this out just a hair, extend this down just a hair, and you can see kind of the correction fractal that's taking place. We'll jump to the 4-hour to get a better overview and see what exactly we're doing. It almost looks like some sort of double top. But we are coming back down to that support here. We're going to remove this. As good as this was, I'm just going to remove it because it's not entirely that necessary. And you can see the consolidation. And I think we're going to hang out right around here, and then we'll see if we want to go up, because ultimately this is I think an ascending broadening wedge, and there's more chances of us dipping, if anything, than heading up higher, which is interesting because you can see there's a lot more downside than there is upside. So very interesting in a way. Ethereum is forming here, and then Bitcoin looks all right, rejecting off resistance here. I also think this needs to topple down and dump because we are so overbought, just exactly where I drew it. You can see clear as day here. Ascending broadening wedges typically topple over, and I think we are long overdue for that to take place. So keep your eyes peeled on these cryptocurrencies, as I don't think there's chances we could head up higher, but at some point I do believe we're going to drop. Stock market, ascending fractal or descending fractal forming here. Kind of like a descending broadening wedge. These typically are bullish. So as you can see, it's happened consistently here that they break up, and then this one breaks up. So I wouldn't be surprised. I really had to click that button, of course. I really wouldn't be surprised if we see that breakout happen. I don't know how early it will be, but I do think one is forming, which is definitely good news if you ask me. But with that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.